I see them as opportunity. The number one issue for me is the economy and the cost of living. The county budget is $504 million. $378 million is for wages, salaries, and benefits. These are people not producing products or goods back to the county. That needs to be flipped. We need to invest in the people of Kauai County. We need to expand and support our small businesses through tax credits, tax incentives, regulatory relief, supplementing them with a workforce made from project-based learning systems and vocational learning systems to keep our people here on the island. We need to develop local entrepreneurship, working with Small Business Administration to fund local programs, again, to educate and train our local people to handle infrastructure changes, housing, where they can learn a trade, building housing, because housing is my second platform issue. We have 4 types of housing issues. We have a homeless issue, which requires dignity, people learning a trade, cleaning of their addictions, and getting them ready to be back into the workforce with on-site counseling in a campus environment. The second one is unemployed houseless. These are the ones that cannot afford rents, cannot afford food, because they don't have jobs and opportunities. This is again where project-based learning comes in, where they can build their own housing, prefab structures, hempcrete structures, whatever, for themselves, for the community, for the kapuna. Because the kapuna is a third. Our elders need dignity in their waning years. So we can build cottages for the kapuna with garden plots for food independence. The other group is the employed houseless. They have jobs, they are working, they need to be with their families, and they need affordable housing with their family, ohana with them, in kapuna cottages for their development. Next issue is infrastructure itself. The infrastructure is outdated. Our landfill is spewing 150,000 billion gallons of waste into the ocean under a 5-year contract. The Kaka'a landfill is an eyesore and a problem, a major problem. We need to decentralize. This is where micro waste management systems come in. So homeowners, instead of converting their cesspools or tying into the sewer system at a large expense, let's combine the county replacing asbestos pipes along with the homeowner installing micro waste management systems on their property, hooked up to a neighborhood micro waste management system in the MOKU system that we already have in place. We have 6 MOKUs with approximately 70 ahupua'as that can handle the decentralized system under a kapuna council and kapuna stewardship leadership for our local people, again, to keep them here. Our next problem is people's rights. The people's rights have been usurped and infringed upon ever since I've been here. Our county officials don't know the law. When we had COVID, they were calling mandates law. Mandates are not law. Mel's a special investigator, he should know that. Former policeman. Felicia's on the council. Bernard's on the council, former mayor. That's when you swear an oath to protect the people's rights, you're protecting their retained rights and their constitutional rights. And you need to know the law before you implement mandates that are going to destroy the island, which it did. And we never recovered. They are responsible not only for the destruction of the small business and the infringement on our rights, but they have put us in a tailspin where those illnesses, debilitating injuries, and sometimes death were crimes against humanity. And people need to be held accountable for that. And as your mayor, these four pillars that actually work together. Again, working with you, the people, as a former Fortune 500 businessman who developed many organizations. And those of you who have built large organizations, you know what I mean. So we, as a family, we, as a government, the people, work together to bring life back to the island, because we have the best people, we have the most talent, we have the natural resources, we have fertile land, we have everything in place that we need, where we can be food independent and island independent. And
Awesome.
as mayor, I'll see that we get there.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, do we just go until you stop us, or should we?